When people start to think about getting a divorce, the first person they typically think of consulting is a divorce attorney or mediator. But I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Divorce is likely the biggest financial transaction of your life, and attorneys and mediators are not financial experts. They understand the law, but they don't always understand the financial implications of the settlements that they negotiate. So today I'm going to share some examples of common scenarios that I see during divorce and things that you need to consider so that you can negotiate from a position of knowledge and confidence. Another mistake that I commonly see is similar to the mistake we talked about with selling the house, but it has to do with investment accounts. Failing to analyze the potential future tax consequences of different types of investment accounts when dividing assets can leave one party shortchanged. So let's consider the example of Ted and Jane. Jane's worked for years in the tech industry and has always received company stock as part of her compensation. Her most recent company, XYZ Technologies, has grown rapidly, as has the value of the stock that she receives. She and Ted have a joint brokerage account where they hold this stock along with other stocks they've purchased over time. Just looking at the current value of the stocks, it seems like the easy answer is to let Jane keep the XYZ stock and then have Ted take the other two stocks, ABC and PQR. In this scenario, each person would end up with $500,000, and it seems fair. But again, let's look at the impact capital gains. We have to look beyond the current value of the investments and understand what each of the investments were purchased for. So while the stocks are of equal value now, Jane's stock has grown by $485,000 since it was originally given to her. And the stocks that Ted plans to keep have only grown by about $60,000 since they bought them. So let's fast forward a bit and assume they both need to sell their stock to get cash to pay for an emergency. Again, the capital gains tax rate for most people is 15%. So if Jane sold, she would owe over $72,000 in taxes. Ted could sell the same amount of stock and only owe about $9,000 in taxes. So by not considering the potential future tax bill when drafting their settlement, Jane ended up with assets that were actually significantly less than what Ted did. So there are lots of intricacies in terms of taxes to keep in mind when negotiating your divorce settlement, and this is why it's important to have the right experts in your corner.